17 million households in the UK owning some sort of pet, it's fair to say we are a nation of animal lovers. But have you ever wondered what your furry friends are thinking?
Yeah, pet psychic Beth Lee-Crowther says she's been able to communicate with animals since a very young age and believes anyone can learn to do the same.
Well, lucky for us, she's written it all down in her latest book, Everything You Need to Know to Become a Pet Psychic. And welcome, Beth. And you've brought a lovely little doggy along.
I have indeed. This is Misty.
Oh, she's lovely. And Beth, so how did you know and when did you start talking to animals?
Well, I've always been in tune with animals since a child, and I just thought that it was normal to hear their thoughts and know how they were feeling, and also like have a conversation with them in my mind from a child. It wasn't until I got older that I realised other people weren't doing the same as what I was doing.
So what made you know? What was the kind of the switch, I guess, when you realised that you were actually communicating to your pet at the time? And what pet did you have at the time? Was it a dog or
I'd
a cat?
got cats and a rabbit, but I did used to go horse riding quite a lot at the local stables. And I was riding a pony called Toby, and he was sort of sharing with me that his saddle didn't fit correctly, he got a bad back, he got a pain in his leg. And my friend who was riding her pony I said to her, "What does your pony say to you when you're riding?" And she sort of looked, you know, in complete surprise, like, "What do you mean? My pony doesn't say anything to me." So it sort of became more apparent then that it was me having those thoughts.
I believe you there, because my auntie used to speak to the horses and she'd be out there for absolute hours. But what do you think Misty is thinking right now? Because she's actually done a runner.
I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you what Misty's thinking.
Sorry.
Misty's thinking, I love what... Misty's dived into Ainsley's chicken. That's what Misty's thinking. Misty has dived into the chicken.
She's very greedy.
Has she weed?
Misty,
no, she's not weed. Has she had the chicken?
Misty's taking a little dive for the chicken there.
Wow, look at everyone frantically clearing up. That's absolutely brilliant. Just make sure that Ainsley makes another casserole, please, because I don't want that one. Misty, come on.
Misty, come on. Good girl.
Here you go.
Good girl.
There we go.
Because she's a rescue dog.
She's strutting her stuff.
She's been stopped in the
She's
past.
absolutely loving it. She's having a whale of a time.
Well, of course she is. She's had the chicken cooked by Ainsley Harrier.
She's got a full belly, hasn't she? Yeah, Misty, come on.
Oh, dear.
There you go.
And Beth, what are other people's reactions to your telepathy?
Well, people love it, really, because often when I'm telling people about what I do, they can't wait to get the phone out and show me a photograph of their pet, and they want to know all about them, their background, maybe any health issues. But, of course, I'm not a vet, of course, but anything that they're thinking about. But also, your pets know a lot about you and what's happening around you, what's coming up for you in the future. So it's an amazing thing to do. And, of course, I want to share that with everybody else, because I believe if you're open-minded, if you're an animal lover, you can do this too.
Yeah, Beth, Misty's found the bar, which is obviously a talent. But if we can all do it, where do we start? How do we get ourselves in line telepathically?
Yes.
Or in the same... I don't know, on the same wavelength, I guess, as our pets. How do we tune in?
Well, most people are doing it already, but they don't realise. So it's about calming your mind. I do a technique in my book called the Pact Method, which basically what I do, I teach people to first of all do some deep breathing and then surround yourself in white light, because that's like a protection thing to do. But then what I get people to do is to really bring themselves into focus by tapping here. That's called your third eye chakra, and you can tap that 7 times. And while you're doing that, if you raise your eyes and look up at your finger and then close your eyes but maintain that upward stare just for a moment, then that helps really get you into a theta state in your brain where you're just really relaxed, so you're receptive to the information coming in from the pets. Then if you say your pet's name in your mind 3 times with the intention that they can hear you, that really helps that connection to take place. But you need to formulate a question, so it's about asking something. It might just be, how are you feeling? Or, you know, is there anything you want to share with me today? And then you can write things down or just really observe what comes into your mind. It might be a thought, it might be a picture, it might even be a feeling, whether that's in your own body or an emotion. And then it's about having that courage to tell the person, if you're doing it for somebody else, what you're picking up. And
It's amazing how you can take...
it.
Because we love pets.
Yeah.
In Great Britain, don't we? We love animals. Doesn't matter what kind of animal it is. We are a nation of animal lovers. Oh, look,
she's
Misty's
back.
come back.
She's back.
Misty's come back.
Come on, I'll grab a
Hello.
quick-
Come on, Misty. And if you can tune into that, then it just gives us another layer of communication to our animals, doesn't
Absolutely.
it? Yeah.
It helps deepen that bond and that connection. And, you know, if you've got a dog, that would be really good for you to try.
Yeah, well, here's our Chihuahua. This is Blue. That's me and Blue watching the football last night. He was obviously not a Chelsea fan.
I can see him.
He was watching me. But he's a good fella. He really is.
And then I've got Millie, and Millie's like my little golden oldie. She's lovely.
Oh,
there she is.
Beautiful.
And she's just lovely. She's got lovely energy.
I get a lot of pain in her back legs, if you don't mind me saying, as soon as I look at the picture of her, Josie.
She's very old, so she must be over 20 now, and she stumbles a bit when she gets up like that.
Yeah.
And you can feel that just by that photo there.
Looking at the photograph straight away, I can pick that up from her.
So you can read all what other people's pets are thinking. It's not just your own.
Oh
it's
no,
all
it's
pets.
any animal at all, any animal, any person's pet. Absolutely, yeah. That's what I like to do.
You are the real life Dr. Dolittle.
Well, I hope so. That'd be nice.
It'll sell more. But obviously, people are gonna say, "Oh, really? Talking to pets? Come on!" Do you get that a lot or not?
Yeah, but what I like to say to people is just have a go. I mean, I do free readings on a radio show every week that I host to give people that, you know, chance, so that they can ring in or text in and experience it for themselves. I just need a photograph of the animal.
I guarantee that now you've identified Millie's back leg issue, people are going to be sending their pictures in straight away of their pets. Any pet, is that right?
Any pet at all, any issue, any problem. Obviously, I'm not a vet, so I can't make a diagnosis or a prognosis, but it can certainly help you know what to do
It's nice
next.
for people to just be able to communicate or know what their dogs are thinking, or cats or rabbits.
Well, that's why I wanted to share that information in the book. I don't like to keep things to myself. I think it's important that we develop those bonds and connections, and it can only make life better when you know what's going on for your pet, and also the information that they've got for you, how they can help you make decisions at times by tuning in. You can ask your pet about what they think about your situation or where you're going from here. They may make a prediction for you.
I bet people love you at a party, don't they?
Yeah, they do, actually, yeah. Luckily, I don't drink, so I'm usually OK to do what I do.
Ferns, what do you think Misty's thinking there?
I loved Ainsley's chicken.
Yeah, I think she's saying that. Do you love Ainsley's chicken? Yeah, I can pick
She's
up
loving
that
the bright lights, though, isn't she?
She's a really good girl. She's had a hard life, but yeah, she's very good. She's very greedy because she was rescued, and obviously food is a big thing for her now.
Wow.
So I'm sorry about the chicken.
No, don't worry about that.
all right.
Don't worry about that. There's more where that came from.
And lucky she's got a lovely home now, Beth. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us, Miss.